One and welcome back to Becauseology, the podcast that delivers science-backed, mind-blowing facts about things humans should know but often don't. Today's topic might make you yawn. Literally, we are talking about sleep, but not just any fluffy pillow talk. We are going deep into the science of why we sleep, what happens when we don't, and which of your long-held beliefs about sleep are, well, completely wrong. So grab a coffee, make sure you don't sleep, and let's get into the mystery of why we sleep. Alright, folks, let's start with the big question. Why do we even sleep? I mean, think about it. Knocking out for 8 hours, totally vulnerable? Sounds like a terrible survival plan to me, right? Yet every creature with the brain, from humans to jellyfish, does it. Scientists like Dr. Matthew Walker, the author of Why We Sleep, call sleep Swiss Army knife of health because it's doing so much while you are snoozing. Your brain's cleaning house, your memories are getting filed, your immune system's powering up, and your emotions are getting a reset. Basically, sleep is your body's nightly superhero montage. Then, there's your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock, run by a tongue twister called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. Yeah, try saying that at a party. This clock uses light to decide when you are awake and pumped or ready to crash. Morning light zaps melatonin, the sleepy hormone, and cranks up cortisol to get you moving. At night, it's the opposite. Melatonin is like, yo, time to chill. Plus, you cycle through sleep stages. Light sleep, which is the warming stage for your body, to start making itself cooler, to lower your heart rate, and to get ready for the deep sleep. In the deep sleep stage, which is the second stage of your sleep, you are going to have your physical recovery. If your liver has been suffered during the day, if you have eaten a lot of fat, that's the time your liver will start to heal itself. That's the time your immune system will prevent cancer. That's the time that your gym will come to the effect and your muscles will start to repair themselves and become bigger and stronger. And then we have the final stage, which is the REM stage or rapid eye movement. That's the stage that your eyes will move. You are dreaming and you are making yourself more creative in that stage. Skip any of this, and your body's like, oh, we've got a problem, buddy. You might ask, what happens if we don't get enough sleep? Here's where it gets scary. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to an increased risk of Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, depression, or even certain cancers. Just one night of 4 to 5 hours of sleep reduces natural killer cell activity by up to 70%. These are the same cells that destroy tumors and viruses. Sleep loss also kills your productivity, your attention, working memory, and emotional control all crash. In fact, going 20 hours without sleep impairs you as much as being legally drunk. And your appetite, your brain pumps out more ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and less leptin, the satiety hormone, making you crave high calorie junk food. Sleep deprived brains are wired to make terrible decisions. And there's also a research that's actually searching for the percentage of not having an effect if you don't get enough sleep. What I mean is that if you don't get a sleep, what is the percentage that your body doesn't get a harm? And amazingly, the result is almost 0%. What that means clearly is that if you don't get the amount of sleep your body needs, the percentage that you don't get harm is exactly zero. You will definitely harm your body, either short term or in long term, but you will. Let's sprinkle in some wild scientific facts to make your jaws drop and maybe convince you to hit the hay earlier. Sleep literally cleans your brain. Your brain has a built-in janitor called the glymphatic system, and it only works overtime during sleep. It flushes out toxic waste like beta amyloid, which is linked to Alzheimer's. Skimp on sleep, and it's like living trash piling up in your brain. Gross and dangerous, mind blown. Your brain's basically getting a power wash while you dream about flying tacos. Sleep deprivation can make you hallucinate. Go long enough without sleep, like 48 to 72 hours, and your brain might start seeing things that aren't there. We are talking full on is that a unicorn in my living room? Vibes. Sleep loss messes with your prefrontal cortex, blurring the line between reality and dreamland. Yikes. Skip sleep and you might end up arguing with a lamp. Lack of sleep shrinks your social skills. Studies show that sleep deprivation makes you less able to read facial expressions or pick up on social cues. So, you might think your boss is mad when they're just squinting at their coffee order. Chronic sleep loss can even make you feel lonelier. Sleep boosts your creativity like magic. During REM sleep, your brain connects unrelated ideas, sparking those aha moments. Ever solve a problem in your dreams? That's your brain's remixing memories like a DJ. Skip REM and you're stuck in creative snoozeville. So next time you're stuck on a project, maybe dream up the next viral TikTok trend instead. Sleep loss messes with your DNA. A 2019 study found that just 1 week of poor sleep can alter the activity of over 700 genes, including ones tied to stress and inflammation. It's like your body's genetic code is throwing a tantrum because you stayed up watching television. Talk about your DNA giving you the side eye. Now, this is very dangerous. Why? Because stress can also lead to inflammation. And let's have some inflammation inside your arteries. What that means is you have a lot more risk of heart disease and stroke. We have excuses for everything, and sleep is not an exception. The first one, I only need 4 to 5 hours of sleep. No, fewer than 1% of people have the rare gene to function on such little sleep. For the rest of us, it's slow self destruction. And do you think you are in that 1%? Well, what if you are in the 99% which don't have that rare gene? Second, you can catch up on sleep on weekends. Sorry, you can't undo a week of poor sleep in 2 days. Your body doesn't operate on a sleep bank account. Third, night owls are just lazy. False. Genetics determine your chronotype, whether you're a morning lark or a night owl. Night owls often struggle in a 9 to 5 world, not because they are lazy, but because society isn't built for their body clocks. Fourth, screens before bed don't affect me. Blue light suppresses melatonin and delays REM sleep. You might fall asleep after, watching Netflix, but your sleep quality tanks. So, to wrap it up, here's the deal. Sleep isn't just a luxury, it's your brain's nightly spa day, your body's gym session, and your immune system's superhero training camp. Without it, you're basically a walking zombie who might hallucinate a unicorn, crave a mountain of nachos, and accidentally tell your boss they look grumpy when they are just caffeine deprived. Let's not fall for those myths either. You're not a sleep superhero who thrives on a 4 hour. Sorry, you are not that 1% unicorn. And catching up on sleep over the weekend, it's like trying to fix a week of bad pizza with one kale smoothie. Ain't happening. And night owls, we see you. Your body's clock's just vibing on a different wavelength. And that's okay. But put down the phone before bed because blue light really mess with your sleep depth. Thank you everyone for listening to the third episode of Becauseology. I am highly grateful of the folks who have listened to the first and second episode of the podcast and provided me with their feedbacks. I haven't expected to have over 200 feedbacks, but it happened. So thank you so much. I am highly grateful. This is very valuable for me. And please, 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 everyone, after listening to the podcast, please send me a review, any recommendation for any improvements. My email would be becauseology@gmail.com. Please hit the like button and please share the podcast. That would be the best gift you can give to me. Thank you very much, and until the next time, bye.
Now it's time to brush your teeth. Now it's time to brush your teeth. Now it's time to brush your teeth. It's time to brush your teeth.